Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. We're playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4, my Phoenix Genesis survival world with the natural texture pack. And as promised, finally, dun 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 dun, we're visiting the Windmill and Wheat and Tulip farms. And I really wanted to do this at night, so finally it's nighttime, and then we'll go in and sleep, and you can see it during the day as well. This took me 5 days to build. It was not a quick and easy build, and of course I didn't jump in there properly, so it just kind of ruined it. But let's just take a nice look. Come on, card, go! And I just thought this came out nice. I went on Google, and Google Images are very much your friend in building in Minecraft. And I watched how a lot of the classic Dutch windmills, how they were constructed, and also a lot of them I noticed had these kind of tulip gardens. And these, of course, are not tulips in Minecraft. They're roses and, you know, I think those are dandelions, yellow flowers. But we're going to pretend they're tulips. Minecraft's all about imagination anyway. You take these digital blocks and like how we craft our furniture and we imagine it's furniture, but it's just a bunch of weird things we put together and we call it furniture. But anyway, I thought this came out really nice. Originally it wasn't as big, and I just wanted more of an epic feel, so I went back and I just kept digging up every flower I could in my survival world and bringing it back here, and I thought it really paid off in spades. And I even made my own custom lake. This was kind of just depressed dirt, and I just took buckets and buckets of water over here and made this, and I planted a couple pumpkins and melons to break it up a little bit, but not too much, because I wanted just kind of this spacious skies and amber waves of grain vibe going here. And basically, before I used to think for wheat that you had to make a long a long row of water and you had to have it on either side. And basically, if you carve out one block and put one bucket of water, that will actually give you about 9 blocks that you can grow wheat in. So I just kind of staggered a couple torches, just looked at how it was lit up at night. And peaceful survival mode is wonderful for this, because you can really light your world without worrying about things killing you. And there was water underneath here, and rather than kind of fill that up, I just made a little path down here and just put some glass block over here to kind of conceal it. So now that we looked at this at night, let's go ahead and sleep in the house and house/windmill, because this is a fully functional survival home, and see how it looks during the day. By the way, I planted sugarcane here too. I mean, I want this to be like my massive farm, so I'm going to plant as many things as possible, which is why I use the nether wart around the edges. And also, since I have a lot of wheat, I made these hay bales, and I put some pumpkins and melons here. I thought that looked nice. Vincent van Gogh painted a lot of hay bales, and I just kind of thought it went with the windmill vibe. And for now, I just have these, before we go back in, I just want to show you, we have her in for the first time. A lot of animals kept showing up, except for the horse. I ported him over here from my Duality modern home, and you can't see because I can't get close enough, but his name is, her name is Tulip. I thought that was a perfect name right here. And again, this Phoenix Genesis world's just teeming with these ravines, and like I did in my main train station and over at the Valley of the Horses, I went ahead and just slapped down a bunch of clear glass blocks and covered it up so that no animals could fall in there and nothing evil could like spawn and come out and get me. So that's it. And I always like to have some crafting things here, and let's go in because I want to show you more of this, but it's better in the daytime where you can see it. So we'll come in and sleep. And this is the dog bed / couch. This is Van Gogh. Hi Van Gogh, as in Vincent van Gogh. And let's just sleep and look at it during the day. I'm not going to try to make this video too long, but I do want to touch on all the points of what I did. So I'm not even going to ask where that wheat came. I think I accidentally knocked some out because I had that pickaxe in my hand. So go figure. So here, since it was a jungle in the background, I used just jungle wood for the build, and I broke it up. So for the basement and the roofing, I used some nether brick or nether stairs or half slabs or a combination thereof, just to have a little darker red. But I just stayed with the red and yellow vibe. That's what the flowers are, and just here. And I think the jungle wood in the natural texture pack has that red and yellow nice kind of vibe that kind of complements everything. And here I didn't want my boardwalk to the beach to be God, where are these pigs coming from? I didn't want my boardwalk to the beach to be stagnant, so I staggered it, and I think that looks really nice, these kind of diagonal lines. You know what, I'll capture them later. I'll make pork chops out of them. I have so many pigs, it doesn't matter at this point. They come and go. God, there's like 3 of them out here. Well, I'm glad my farm is like PETA friendly here. So anyway, so let's go inside. I love this area too because you have all the different biomes. You have beach, you have the plains biome right here while the animals are spawning. You have swamp right here. You've got jungle. You've got Targo with your spruce and your snowballs to kill blaze. You've got oak and birch over here. You've got a lot of water right here, which is great. And you're hop, skip, and jump away from an MC village. This is just a perfect area to build. I think I'm going to spend a lot of time here. And again, we just used white wool for the windmills, and you can use any type of for kind of the wood part that the wind would turn the blade. And again, this does not turn, it's not redstone, it's just stagnant. But I went ahead and I just used spruce fencing right here, and I put some torches on top just to keep it lit because I don't want things on it, whether it's realistic or not. I needed those torches, and a lot of these windmills had these kind of observation areas, so I just made this out of wood with, again, torches. And then I just went with the yellow and red, and windmills are different colors. Even I've noticed a lot of red blades in a lot of the Google images I saw in classic Dutch windmills, but I just wanted to go with white. I thought that fit. And maybe the blades need to be bigger, but they were so hard to build. I made a dirt scaffolding in the observation area. I kind of extended it and built there, and I fell down a lot. So because I was in peaceful mode, I had a little bit more health and I had armor on, but it was really a nightmare. And I mean, that's as big as they're going to be. Now here, I have a pig grunting under there and a dog woofing, but if you wanted to take carpet and put this under here, under these 3 blocks, this could be a nice secretive basement that no one would know about. And I tried different carpet designs, and I just like the kind of bright and colorful one with the kind of these stripes and squares. So this is gray, light gray, yellow, red, and blue, and I kind of kept with the yellow and red and blue theme. I used the blue going up the stairs, alternating it, because it won't, of course, it'd be one higher on these slabs, so I just kind of alternated that. And these were the first spiral stairs I ever did, so I don't know if they're totally even, but hey, they work, you know, the way I want them to work, so it's kind of fun. And you just take your PS4 controller and kind of twirl the 2 joysticks, and you can kind of twirl down backwards like this. That's a lot of fun. And I used the underneath of the stairs for storage, and I just kind of haphazard labeled things. Top, coal for furnaces, bottom, food and seeds. I have more seeds down the basement as well. And over here we just got the music CD, 2 music CDs, the Cat and the 13, which you get from raiding different chests, different mines. And I just keep some minecart and a saddle and a lead for the horsey and some torches and an extra unbreaking one silk touch pickaxe, which is my go-to, and a minecart. So those are kind of my essentials because I've been building a lot here. So I had that pickaxe, and I like the label things: Dutch Windmill and Tulip Farm, designed by Phoenix Genesis. And I usually put the coordinates, but since this is a single door, double door just didn't fit this build, I put the coordinates upstairs, you'll see. And again, your typical planters with the anvils, which are functional for repairing and enchanting, and just some you can use any leaves. I think those are oak. And if you have yellow here, then I like to have red for the pillar here in the second floor where it's red walls, and I alternated with the yellow pillar. So, and then I just used the red here for the brewing stands, and got some cauldrons going. And I used the stairs kind of flipped around up there to kind of, I don't know, frame everything in. It just looked better. And this is my funky jukebox DJ configuration. I never did a minecart with a furnace, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, like a spinning table for a DJ. So that's my funky design. And here, I love this. You can see the tulips right here, and this is the little dog bed / couch. And let's go downstairs. Originally, I didn't have a basement, and then I decided I needed one because I had extra storage. So I went ahead and built one. Now I'm glad I did. It is not polite to be on the table, so get off. We haven't named a pig. If you you come up with a name, let me know. He's not getting off, so he's just going to stay up there. I threw some green melons back here for a little color, threw a cake, just a little kind of dining area. Your top chest has brewing and enchanting. Your bottom has more food and seeds because we need a lot of food. Our dog's named Vilho. It means protector in Finnish. It also translates to William. When my grandfather was 2 years old and he came to Ellis Island with his family, they named him William, and it kind of stayed, but that was his original name we saw on his birth certificate. And let's go back over here again. So that's why I named the dog. Hey, I'm running out of names, so any cool names, plop them in the comments, and we'll do it for future animals I need to name. Here we have the top for tools, miscellaneous items, bottom wool, clay, ores, and you know, just kind of whatever there. I don't even think I labeled these. It's just all kind of mixed up. It's because I was building. I really need to build a little room where I kind of organize more stuff if I'm going to play here a lot. Here we have wood, dirt, plants, and wooden items, and here stone, sand, sandstone, nether brick items. So you can see what I have here. I don't have much left because I've been building there. I have a little bit more. And then over here I just made this kind of cheapy couch and a little painting and a little fireplace, and I kept this open so it looks like actually like Santa Claus could come down there, or smoke could go up and you wouldn't suffocate. I just used the iron bars and lit this with netherrack. You can see my video on how to create a fireplace and light it up, and just simple carpeting. I went with the bright colors upstairs and kind of muted colors down here, and I just wanted to grow these cocoa pods, and I don't know, they make a kind of funky design. They go with the color of the flames, and a little crafting table and a redstone lamp to light it up because I had nothing else to put there, and I didn't want a torch there. It just kind of looked tacky. And here to your left you have a level 30 enchantment table. Door on right goes to the toilet, and I just use these jack-o'-lanterns with the trapdoors. I don't know, it just kind of fits the theme of the kind of organic farm vibe we have going here. And again, this is just my typical quickie bathroom toilet with just a cauldron and a trapdoor and some glowstone. And you can make those simple toilets and bathrooms, so at least it looks like you have some kind of bathroom, so it looks more realistic. But hey, it's survival, you don't need a bathroom. And going quickly upstairs, up our little spiral staircase, we've got an ender chest with those essentials, which I can go over in a video what I like to keep in the ender chest. It does change depending on my needs, but there are some basics that I find very useful. And here we have a level 1 enchantment table because sometimes you want to do some lower level enchantments. And here's our recessed bed. You can only sleep at night, of course, and but it is a functional bed. That's why I want to show you that. And I just used some gray wool here, and I used some white wool blocks because I don't know, it looks like the pillows are more fluffed out. It's not so flat and recessed. And here are all my brewing items. I need to organize those. I just brought those over. So the top is going to be the potions, and the bottom will be the brewing items, nether wart, and bottles. So once you take the bottom and you craft your little potions, when you're done, then you can throw them up there to grab them as you need them. But I just brought them over, so I need to organize everything. And I just threw a little plant up there. I don't know, it looks nice. And going up here, all the doors look the same, so I like the labels. So our north door goes to our jungle viewing area with rail and island, and we can take a nice look at that right there. It looks really nice. We can see our railway over here where my pointer is. That goes to the desert train station. You can see part of my windmill design up close. When I was up on the roof, I kept falling down like an idiot and ending up stuck right here where the wood railing was, so I ended up putting the nether wart here. So yes, you can get more nether for your more brewing, more the nether wart. And I don't know, it just kind of looks nice, the brown soul sand. It kind of complements everything. So anyway, that's why I did that. And here we have our door to tulips and wheat field sunrise deck lookout area. So you can really come out here and see how much work went into just building that lake and the wheat. I think that was a whole day alone. The tulips was another day. It was like, I don't know, 3 days, I think. 1 day to pen in all the animals, do the outside, 2 days to actually build the windmill. I took some screenshots on my own iPhone while I was building it too, because I thought it was kind of fun. And I took earlier videos before I I put the wheat in. The wheat, everything just made a difference, you know. So I'm glad I didn't, you know, just hurry up and whip this out and chuck up a video and you got to see it. And I mean, the rail line itself took half a day to build, so that was also in survival. That takes a long time. So a lot of love and work. Ooh, and the sun is setting now, so let's go to our sunset deck. Over here is our south door to Snowy Target Livestock Pens viewing area, and we can see that, and that's part of the sunset. But let's go to the I love this. It reminds me of the Pacific Ocean. I'm from Los Angeles. Door to Sunset Beach Lookout area. Enjoy the sun and sea, and we can watch that sunset. And like I said, I did a lot of surfing, and I just love the ocean. I've gone to it a lot. My boyfriend likes to go out in boats and fish. I've done that a couple of times where he's gone out in the ocean, but he doesn't like it because I catch bigger fish and more fish than him, and the guys rag on him. So I stay at home, and he does the fishing, and I usually just do the surfing, or I go with my dog and we walk along the beach. So I just love that sunset on the beach. It reminds me of the Pacific Ocean, like Malibu. It's my own personal digital Malibu. And going back up now that we're done with that, I just put the spider painting because I think the red and yellow kind of go nice with the theme right here. And it was kind of bland, but I don't want to put too much up here. I like just I think the colors of the build kind of is its own kind of art. And I just used this jungle wood to kind of look like the handle of the actual blades of the windmill. And then here, you are here, I always put my coordinates in my world at the Dutch windmill. So if you wanted to actually play this seed before they come out with new biomes, and you put in Phoenix Genesis and you generate the world, this is where you would come to you know, to build right here. And then this is the ladder to attic with mini cocoa pod farm and roof access, and there isn't too much to describe. It just jungle wood and cocoa pods, and you can grow your own little farm and some crafting and a furnace and some books. And again, once again, here we go the top, and this was all, like I said, built with nether. Now that I have a nether, you know, a lot of nether portals, I can just jump right into the nether. I don't have a portal right here yet. I need to build one, but I haven't decided what I want to do yet, and I'm pretty close right here. Over here is my duality modern home, and I have another portal there. So, and I also have one at the main, not the main train station. I do have one at the main train station, but the desert train station is right here. So I'm pretty close, even walking distance. So I don't know if I will put a portal here. And again, here you can see my windmill blades. And I kind of just jumped out here and parkoured when I put the torches up and when I fixed it, because my boyfriend's like, they're not even. I was like, oopsie, I noticed that in the screenshot that night when I was looking at it, laying in bed, and I did have to go fix that. But again, I built it by putting dirt in the observation area and just kind of jumping and building up. And it's good to sketch these kind of things out because they are, you know, are difficult to build in survival, and you really want to be kind of efficient with what you're doing and not make mistakes. And we can jump on here, wee, like I said, oops, and I fell, oh well. And here we are down here again at night, and we'll just leave again like we did we came here during night, and we'll leave during night. So I hope you really enjoyed that. It was a little long, but I really put a lot of love into this, and I really wanted to showcase it, and I've been promising you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, this is Phoenix Genesis signing out. Please like and subscribe. It really motivates me to